One which is a teaching approach for kindergarten that makes real-world experiences of the child the focal point of educational stimulation. A. Montessori approach. B. Traditional approach. C. Eclectic approach. D. Situational approach.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Montessori approach. 2. The use of mnemonics helps a pupil's blank information. A. Analyze. B. Understand. C. Apply. D. Remember.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Remember. 3. Which program was adopted to provide universal access to basic education to eradicate illiteracy? A. Paralan sa bawat baranay. B. Education for all. C. Values Education Framework. D. Science and Education Development Plan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Education for all. 4. Teacher Z instructs her class to refer to the dictionary in correcting their spelled words. Which particle is exemplified? A. Curriculum indigenization. B. Computer-assisted instruction. C. Multi-level instruction. D. Self-evaluation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Self-evaluation. 5. In research, which is the dependent variable? A. Stimulus. B. Input. C. Attribute. D. Predictor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Input. 6. What is the mean of the score distribution? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10? A. 8.5. B. 6. C. 7.5. D. 7.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. 7. 7. Which statement correctly applies to student who got a score of 72 in the test? A. He surpassed the scores of 72 students. B. He correctly answered 72% of the items in the test. C. He obtained a raw score of 72. D. He answered only items in the test.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. He obtained a raw score of 72. 8. Which measure of central tendency can be determined by mere inspection? A. Median. B. Mode. C. Mean. D. Mode and median.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Mode. 9. Teacher C adds the number of cases and 1/2 to obtain A. Mode. B. Median. C. Median and mode. D. Mean.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Median. 10. It is not wise to laugh at a 2-year-old child when he utters bad words because in his stage he is learning to A. Consider others' views. B. Distinguish right and wrong. C. Socialize. D. Distinguish sex differences.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Distinguish right and wrong. 11. Mothers who demand their 3 to 5 children to spend their time in serious academic study forget that early childhood is the A. Questioning age. B. Preschool age. C. Initiative age. D. Toy age.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Toy age. 12. Which refers to a single word or phrase that tells the computer to do something with a program or file. A. Computer program. B. Command. C. Password. D. Computer language.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Command. 13. To determine students' entry knowledge and skills that test should be given. A. Aptitude. B. Standardized. C. Diagnostic. D. Placement.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Aptitude. 14. What is the mode in the following score distribution? 96, 97, 98, 97, 93, 90, 89, 97, 81, and 80. A 96, B 98, C 97, D 33.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C 97. 15. If a teacher is concerned with the development of students' higher order thinking skills, his lesson objectives must go beyond A. Analysis, B. Recall, C. Comprehension, D. Application.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Analysis. 16. Which statement on counseling is false? A. The ultimate goal of counseling is greater happiness on the part of the counselee. B. For counseling to be successful, the counselee is willing to participate in the process. C. The school counselor is primarily responsible for counseling. D. Counseling is the program that includes guidance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. The ultimate goal of counseling is greater happiness on the part of the counselee. 17. A test item has a difficulty index of 0.81 and discrimination index of 0.13. What should the test constructor do? A. Retain the item. B. Make it a bonus item. C. Revise the item. D. Reject the item.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Reject the item. 18. Which is the final, indispensable component of a lesson plan? A. Assignment, B. References, C. Activity, D. Evaluation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Assignment. 19. For mastery of learning in a certain subject, which type of testing is appropriate? A. Formative testing, B. Criterion reference testing, C. Aptitude testing, D. Norm reference testing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Formative testing. 20. Which is not included in item analysis? A. Determining the percentage equivalent of the cut-off score, B. Identifying the highest score, C. Determining the cut-off score, D. Determine the effectiveness of distractors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Determine the effectiveness of distractors. 21. The first thing to do in constructing a periodic test is for a teacher to A. Decide on the type of test to conduct, B. Go back to her instructional objective, C. Decide on the number of items for the test, D. Study the content.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Go back to her instructional objective. 22. The strengthening of liberal education, which includes classical literature in the curriculum, is based on the thought of the A. Rationalists, B. Hedonists, C. Humanists, D. Stoics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Hedonists. 23. Which statement of human right is correct? A. Human rights are unlimited, B. Human right is a moral power, not a physical power, C. All human rights are inalienable, D. Human right is might.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. All human rights are inalienable. 24. Which is an example of an alienable right? A. Right to possess a house through inheritance, B. Right to life, C. Right to alms, D. Right to marry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. Right to alms. 25. It is an area of philosophy which deals on the nature of knowledge and the best methods of teaching is A. Epistemology, B. Metaphysics, C. Ethics, D. Aesthetics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Epistemology. 26. To occupy a government position, one has to pass an examination on Confucian thought. From whom did this influence come? A. Hebrews, B. Chinese, C. Hindus. D. Greeks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Chinese. 27 Who was a strong supporter of inclusive education and education for all concept? A. Dewey. B. Hegel. C. Rousseau. D. Kung Fu Tzu.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Dewey. 28 A son put a time bomb in the luggage of his mother who took it aboard a Philippine airline. The bomb exploded while the airplane was in flight, killing the mother and 40 other passengers. Although the motive of the criminal act was never revealed by the son, he aroused suspicion when he named himself beneficiary to an insurance policy he had previously taken out on his mother's life. Was the son accountable for the death of his mother and the other passengers? A. Yes. He may have been directly interested only in the insurance money, but directly as foreseen consequence, he willed the death for all passengers. B. No. He did not directly the death of his mother and the other passengers. C. No, if he refused to get the insurance money after the incident. D. Yes, if he got the insurance money after the death.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Yes. He may have been directly interested only in the insurance money, but directly as foreseen consequence, he willed the death for all passengers. 29 Which software allows teachers and students to write, edit, and polish assignments and reports? A. Spreadsheets. B. Word processing. C. Database. D. Graphics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Word processing. 30 To have a test with a wide coverage, power to test analytical thinking and ease of scoring. Which type should teachers use? A. Completion. B. Short answer. C. Alternate response. D. Multiple choice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Multiple choice. 31 What does a conservative Filipino student experience when she migrates to the United States and witness for herself public display of affection? A. Acculturation. B. Culture shock. C. Colonial mentality. D. Inculturation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Culture shock. 32 In what way can teachers uphold the highest possible standards of quality education? A. By working out undeserved promotions. B. By putting down other professions to lift the status of teaching. C. Wearing expensive clothes to change people's poor perception of teachers. D. By continually improving themselves personally and professionally.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. By continually improving themselves personally and professionally. 33 Which learning activity is most appropriate if teachers' focus is attitudinal change? A. Field trip. B. Role play. C. Game. D. Exhibit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Role play. 34 Which questioning practice promotes more class interaction? A. Asking rhetorical questions. B. Focusing on convergent actions. C. Focusing in divergent questions. D. Calling a student to answer before asking the question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. Focusing in divergent questions. 35 Which holds true to norm reference testing? A. Comparing individuals' performance to the average performance of a group. B. Determining tasks that reflect instructional objectives. C. Constructing test items in terms of instructional objective. D. Identifying an acceptable level of mastery in advance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Comparing individuals' performance to the average performance of a group. 36 The mode of a score distribution is 25. This means that A. 25 is the average of the score distribution. B. 25 is the score that occurs least. C. 25 is the score that occurs most. D. There is no score of 25.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. 25, 25, is the score that occurs most. 37 If a teacher gets the difference between the highest and lowest score, he obtains the blank. A. Range. B. Standard deviation. C. Level of difficulty. D. Median.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Range. 38 Which one described the percentile rank of a given score? A. The percent of cases of a distribution within the given score. B. The percent of cases of a distribution above the given score. C. The percent of cases of a distribution below and above a given score. D. The percent of cases of a distribution below the given score.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. The percent of cases of a distribution below the given score. 39 To the rationalist, which is the highest faculty of a man? A. Senses. B. Reason. C. Emotion. D. Will.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Reason. 40 The index of difficulty of a particular test is 0.10. What does this mean? My students. Blank. A. Found the test item was neither easy nor difficult. B. Performed very well against expectation. C. Were hard up in that item. D. Gained mastery over that item.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. Were hard up in that item. 41 Jose reads was for SA or D for P or B. From his reading behavior, one can say that Jose suffers from blank. A. Dysgraphia. B. Dyslexia. C. Dysphagia. D. Dyspraxia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Dyslexia. 42 If you want a child to eliminate an undesirable behavior, punish him. This in accordance with Thorndike's law of blank. A. Multiple response. B. Reinforcement. C. Exercise. D. Effect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
B. Reinforcement. 43 In which cognitive development stage is a child unable to distinguish between his own perspective and someone else's? A. Pre-operational stage. B. Concrete operational stage. C. Sensoromotor stage. D. Formal operational.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Pre-operational stage. 44 Which developmental stage is sometimes called the preschool years? A. Middle childhood. B. Adolescence. C. Early childhood. D. Late infancy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. Early childhood. 45 According to Piaget's theory, in which developmental stage can the child do symbolic thinking and go beyond the connection of sensory information and physical action? A. Pre-operational. B. Concrete operational. C. Formal operational. D. Sensoromotor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Pre-operational. 46 In which competency do the students find greatest difficulty? In the item with the difficulty index of blank. A. 0.10. B. 0.90. C. 1.00. D. 0.50.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. 0.10. 47 What psychological principle is invoked when a teacher connects the new lesson to the one just completed so that the student may gain a holistic view of the subject? A. Conceptualization. B. Recognition. C. Stimulation. D. Apperception.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D. Apperception. 48 Which teaching method is intended primarily for skill and concept mastery by way of practice? A. Project. B. Supervised study. C. Drill. D. Review.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. Drill. 49. What is the possible effect of an overcrowded curriculum? A. In-depth learning tends to be given greater emphasis. B. Lifelong learning skills tend to be fully developed. C. There is lack of personal analysis and reflection on major concepts. D. There is greater concept of understanding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C. There is lack of personal analysis and reflection on major concepts. 50. Teacher D begins her lesson with concrete life experiences, then leads her students to abstraction. Which method does she employ? A. Inductive. B. Deductive. C. Transductive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A. Inductive.